That is insane, dude. Oh. And all of a sudden I hear a deer grunt. I hear something kind of crashing behind me to the left. And I'm like, of course, I hear something to my right and it's to my left. So I look over and I see a deer. So I've got all my camera stuff set up, but it's all set up in front of me and stuff, not that direction. So I turn around, I hit record, I'm hitting record on everything, and I look over and I can still see the deer. And the wind was going like right their direction. So I thought for sure they were going to smell me, but it ended up being 2 spike-horned bucks. And they're sitting there sparring with each other like 15 yards right below me to the left. And I couldn't get the camera on them.
I think y'all see about that on video?
No, I'm trying to get the camera on them, but it's where my camera was, I just couldn't get it over there, and I'm hitting my phone with it and all kinds of stuff, so I'm like, oh, I need to just wait. Hopefully they do it again in front of me.
It?
Yeah, I saw it. But they end up coming onto the trail, like right where I turned to my stand is like where they came on. So the first one missed my scent trail, but the second one, like, I think just barely crossed it. So again, I thought he's gonna smell that and he's gonna bust me, but he didn't. Awesome part, I set up my horizontal rubs out there on my trail. This thing I saw on YouTube from Ted Miller. Thanks, Ted. So both bucks work their way right over to the horizontal rub, and they're both checking it out. And I didn't really notice them rubbing their antlers on it at all, but one of them was like nibbling away at one of the posts, which either way it's getting their scent on it, and hopefully the next one that comes through will check it out, and that's what it's supposed to do. Deer rub their antlers on trees and stuff this time of year. Well, I just put up a piece of cedar to mimic that,
To
but
encourage
instead of
them
being,
to rub their stuff
yeah,
on
instead
it.
of being like a vertical tree that they rub on, this one I set up horizontal, and they went over and they were checking it out and stuff. One of them starts to walk away, and the other one's right there. So I stand up, and he kind of catches my movement, and he, freaks for a second, but then he decides he doesn't see anything, goes right back to checking out the rub. I grab my bow.
Did you put scent on it or anything?
I did put some artificial scent on it.
Because that's what I was figuring there was.
Grab my bow, and I'm getting it out, and he kind of busted me again moving. He kept seeing the movement, but probably because of the ghillie suit, he didn't know what I was, and he'd catch my movement, and then he would just look away and go right back to what he was doing. So then I clipped in, and I got full draw on him.
You were gonna kill him.
If it would have worked out, I would have, because I had it all on. I had it on camera, but when I pulled on full draw, I didn't have him in the camera anymore. He had moved out. So I've got it, and there's a limb in the way, so I didn't have a good shot. And he moves, and I kind of got a shot, but I wasn't about to force anything. And I held it for a while, and he came through a couple little spots where I could have definitely shot him, but it just wasn't it wasn't a perfect shot, and I was like, I'm not shooting a little one, I'm not trying to force a shot.